Mike Tomlin, right, has been Le'Veon Bell's head coach for all of his 5 seasons in the NFL, with a 6th pending his arrival in Pittsburgh. Jean J. Pusker, Associated Press, by Day Beeler sports reporter covering national topics, as well as supporting coverage of D.C. area teams. Email bio follows. September 12 at 10:21 a.m. The Steelers removed Le'Veon Bell from their depth chart Tuesday as the running back's holdout extended into the second week of the regular season. The end is not immediately apparent, and Bell again was a no-show at the team's Wednesday morning meeting. James Conner, who accounted for 192 total yards and 2 touchdowns last week for Pittsburgh, was officially listed as the team's top back, with Jalen Samuels and Stephen Ridley in backup roles. At his weekly news conference Tuesday, Coach Mike Tomlin said that he has not been in touch with Bell recently, as the 3-time Pro Bowler has been staying away from the team out of dissatisfaction with his contract. Unable to come to an agreement with the Steelers on a long-term deal during the summer, Bell was given the franchise tag and was set to make $544 million for one season, but his holdout has already cost him $855,000 and will do so for every week he fails to report and sign the pact. There is no clarity on when Bell might join the team, according to Tomlin, who told reporters, via the Pittsburgh Tribune, "From that perspective, nothing has changed regarding us. We're preparing to play this week with the guys that are here and working, James Conner being central to that. If and when any of that changes, I'll let you know. If it does not, my answer will remain the same." NFL Power Rankings, Week 1. Don't look now, but the Browns aren't last on the list. Some news of Bell's recent whereabouts was provided by TMZ Sports, which reported Tuesday that the 26-year-old player was spotted the night before at a Miami nightclub. Actually, it was more like the day, as the website claimed he got there around midnight Monday and didn't leave until the wee hours of the morning Tuesday, while another gossip site, Terrazones, posted video. Number Le'Veon Bell Number Fantasyfootball https://t.go/4CSX2ZREKSPic.twitter.com POJ5PBFPB0 Terrazones @Terrazones September 11, 2018. Given that the Steelers' opening game turned out to be an embarrassing tie with the lowly Browns, who went winless last season and have a 131 record over the past 2 years, Bell's excursion to Miami might not be going over well with some of his would-be teammates. Several of them had already offered noteworthy criticism of him last week, when he surprised many by declining to join the Steelers in time for Week 1. Conner acquitted himself ably in place of Bell, rushing for 135 yards and 2 scores on 31 carries, while adding 57 yards on 5 receptions. The productivity of the second-year player, however, fell off as the game went along, raising concerns among some observers that he might not be quite ready to take on all of Bell's famously heavy workload. Tomlin did not appear to share those concerns, saying, "We have no reservations about using any of our guys that are suited for the game and are willing and capable." He added that Conner was doing well and was in great physical condition. "These aren't the same old Browns. And the Steelers